Hello and welcome to today's speaker card reading. Today's topic is what will happen in your life by the end of 2022? What will come into your life? What will happen in your life? And for that, you have two piles, pile number one and pile number two. And now let's get started. Hi, pile one. Okay, so what will happen in your life before the end of 2022? First one we have, do you need to recapture your personal power? Surround yourself with people who recognize your talent, intelligence, creativity, kindness, and thoughtfulness. Their appreciation will amplify your goodness. Share your inner wisdom and beauty. It is time to reclaim and amplify your personal power. Archangel Jophiel, I am a shining star. I focus on all my good attributes and amplify them. I see my path shining brightly before me. I have the courage to step forward with joy and enthusiasm. I feel others as I radiate my magnificence. So, golden topaz was the crystal for you, Pailwan. So, you will recapture your own personal power, and the spirit guides are helping you in recapturing. If you have felt defeated, yes, absolutely. From the tarot deck, we have the death card, absolutely. Queen of Swords, if you're feeling defeated, don't worry. That's the answer. Recapture your power. Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Clearly, I can see that you have gone through a rebirth and transformation. See this new green shoots coming out. You have been through a lot of heck, a lot of hell. Literally, I think it's more of a personal relationship situation where you have been through you have been dragged through a lot of hell, probably a very messy divorce or an abusive narcissist who came back repeatedly to torture emotionally and abuse you. Emotionally abusing relationships are the most defeating ones, I feel. Physically abusive ones are absolutely devastating, but they have some proof. The emotional manipulators tend to keep no proof behind. So emotionally abusive relationships are the worst. Queen of Swords, I can see you regaining, you are regaining your own personal power. Kudos, Pile One. You are going to be the warrior, the hero that you were looking for in others. Don't look for that hero, rather reclaim your personal power. Be that own hero of your life. Be that queen. You are that person that you don't need others to stand by you, to stand behind you. You are the your own warrior. You are standing up and stepping up your own game because you're stepping up for your own self. Six of Wands, this shows that you are in a position where you no longer care what others say, think, and do. You do not have any botheration regarding the whole world, what the world thinks, what the world says about you, what they, you know, you just, you have become now very focused about your own game and your own life, your own healing. And I can almost see that by the end of this year, you're going to be very, very impressive yourself. You're going to impress yourself a lot, and you're going to have a lot of admirers around you. You are definitely finding that person who is in love with you, who are going to offer you a long term commitment. Initially you will be wary, because now where you're coming from is absolutely loss of trust and confidence. You probably no longer trust people, but I can see going forward, it's not the end of this year, maybe a year and a half, and it's wiser to date a person for longer term instead of giving in a commitment at the first brush. So, but Before that, you are finding your own self, your own true identity. Yes, that's the thing. You're not letting others abuse you, decide anything for you. You are reclaiming your own personal power, you're reclaiming your own identity. And that's the whole point of your reading. Okay, from the monology deck, you have the time for healing. Absolutely. You see this green shoots coming out from this dead. You literally felt that you have died. Yes, a part of you is actually dead. The part of you who suffered is dead and gone. This green shoots at the beginning of your new life. It could be love, it could be a business, it could be a new educational situation, a career, a self healing process, maybe uplifting others in the process. It could be anything, but I can see a time for healing is happening. A new romantic cycle begins. Absolutely, a new romantic cycle is on the way. A new romantic cycle. You are starting afresh. Nothing will come of the situation. Absolutely. You know, the situation that you were in, nothing will come out of it. Nothing will ever come out of that situation. You know, you have left it for good. You have been through a lot of emotional abuse, maybe physical abuse, a messy divorce, everything, but now you are a free bird. It's time to release the negativity. Yes, it is time to release all the negativity that you felt. Maybe you felt very, like, lack of worthiness in a narcissistic, in an abusive relationship. You are being made to feel that, you are the wrong person. They are doing everything because you deserved it. They are trying to make you look at the good side. They are the good people, you are the bad one. They always try to make it look that way, the manipulation that happens. So now you have lived with it for a long time. Now is the time to let go of all that, reclaim your personal power, and see where you can stand, where you can come to, because you have already come a long way in the process. Sorry, my battery died. Okay, Phoenix, how is that for a happily ever after? Yes, I can see you rising from the ashes. Literally, you are rising from the ashes. You are the phoenix of your own life. Homeward, take yourself out on a date. Yes, first thing you need to learn is self compassion and self love. That is so very important in this life for everybody. Compassion and self love. Because, you are coming from a place of lack where you have been told probably always that you're bad at everything, you're not good for anything, etc., etc. They are the ones who you have been pulled down all the time. They were doing everything for your good, but you have actually believed them that you are a good for nothing. Now you realize how good you are. Now that you have come out of all the trauma, you have, you this whole process of letting go of this, this reclaiming the personal power. What that does is, you know you are letting go of the trauma bonding. Let them do whatever they want. Let them do the flying monkeys in them. Triangulate as much as you can. You're not gonna fall free for any manipulation. So you are this phoenix rising from ashes. So you know what you have done in your life. You know how far you have come in your life. You know how far you want to go in your life. And that's all that matters. Homeward, take yourself out on a date. Yes, I mean, you know what? This, like, self empathy, self compassion, self love. There is nothing more beautiful in this world. I mean, other than this self love. We all have come here alone, we'll have to leave alone only. So we always tend to be dependent on somebody. that is not a right thing. Once you learn to be okay with your own self, once you're okay with your own company, you can let go of people. And even if they are not there in your life, what's the point of having the toxic people? That's the time you learn to let go of people. You learn to break the trauma bonds that you develop after, when you realize that you no longer need anyone else to be happy. Even if they are not there, it's okay. It's okay. No problem. You can manage on your own. That's the thing. This cultivating this self love, self care, self dignity. These things are very very much important in one's life. I can see you doing that, going through that phase, and you know what, I can see you thriving. First of all, you are getting a lot of admirers in the process. Probably you are having a leveling up session, you are having a glow up session, which will attract a lot of eyes. But beware, the first people who approach you are, I mean, be careful, since I'm sure you guys have been through this shit once. Pardon my language, you don't want to go through that. So beware whom you mingle with, whom you place your trust on. So that's a very important thing. But you're finding your king or queen or the significant other, you know who will become your significant other going forward in the long run. So that is something by the end of 2022. First of all, you're finding your own self. You're rising from the ashes and you're finding your own self. You're regaining your personal power. And you are probably finding the love of your life as well. First, learn to love yourself. I hope, pile one, you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Namaste. Hi, pile 2. If you chose the second pile, what can you expect by the end of 2022? Here comes your reading. Golden calcite. Do you feel like you are fulfilling your own soul purpose? Do you know what your strengths are? It's time to become the person you are meant to be. Align yourself with a strong sense of self and actualize your full potential. Live up to your dreams, desires, and contracts and radiate your excellence. Okay. Archangel Ariel, right. It is safe for me to shine my light brightly. Absolutely. I am self confident. I recognize my self worth. It's easy for me to set boundaries. My internal brilliance shines. I have the courage to all I can be. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now from the tarot cards, you have Five of Swords. Clearly, you are going through a lot of emotional pain. Okay. The world. Okay, so your world, your destiny is changing by the end of 2022. Perseverance and patience. Two of Pentacles. Wow, the star pile two. Okay, so I can see some drastic changes. You are going through a lot of financial hardship. Straight away, you are going through a lot of financial hardship. Literally, not just financial. I mean, when you are going through financial hardships, your own, even so called friends and family members show you your true colors. Cut them off, cut the toxic people off. The world. The world is changing. It's from this to this. You have come a long way. You are going through this shit right now, but it's a matter of months. All you need to do is to persevere and chip away at it one at a time, one chop at a time. Just do it. Do and do it. This Two of Pentacles is something. You know what? You are such a hardworking person, such a passionate, hardworking person, honest person, trustworthy person. I can see that. And the universe is blessing you for the the perseverance, patience, the hard work that you have done, the universe, the world is changing its head. I can see that your financial situation is changing upside down. You're getting some recognition. I mean, if you had a some kind of a social media thing that is blowing up, or if you are like working on something, you have immediately started, no, something that you have been working on have had a very slow progress, that kind of a thing is just gonna blow up. And the world, I mean, what can I say, pile 2, I mean, this thing shows two things. One is you're gonna get very busy with your career, so busy that you'll not have time to sit back and relax and sit back and ponder. So you're gonna have so much time that, I mean, I can't explain how. I mean, what kind something like out of the ordinary change is happening, which you cannot comprehend even now. You cannot comprehend even now. Yeah, I mean, there is so much change happening. Uh, all I can say is you are manifesting some real magic. You are manifesting some real magic. I mean, career wise, I mean, you are walking now, bam, and things just start falling in place, and people are like, yes. Another thing is you're gonna get a lot of, you're earning yourself a lot of haters, by the way, because a lot of jealousy is coming your way. You know what, learn to harden yourself. Stop being a softy, which you are. You are an emotional person, straightforward person, and people tend to take advantage of you. They are showing you their true colors now. Tell them to go to hell or wherever they came from when you are, when you come into this place. Another thing, you can be changing your place of residence. Either you'll have to have a transfer or change of place, or you'll have to make short travels, short trips here and there, maybe because of your work you'll have short travels. You know what, I can see a lot of difference. I mean, either it's because of the money that will come in, that will help you change your car, your home, everything, or something like, you know, for work purpose you'll have to travel maybe 2 3 times a week, literally having like living out of a suitcase scenario. Very successful scenario, trust me, everybody including myself, we would love to have this kind of a, and that is coming out of nowhere. You're getting a lot of fame and recognition, like suddenly becoming a, you know, a rising star. You're getting that. But you know, when there is a lot of nectar comes a lot of poison as well. I can see a lot of poison. It's a two sided blade. It's a double sided, double edged sword. A lot of poison is gonna come your way as well. A lot of haters, a lot of people who would just love to be at your place, at your position. And yes, I mean, I can see a lot of things that are changing, lot of personal equations changing for good once and for all. A lot of personal equations just change. Yes, luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius, luck is on your side. Sagittarius is a very enthusiastic sign. So you have started this whole, you know, rising to the top situation. Congratulations, pile 2. Absolutely, luck is on your side. A win-win outcome is the forecast. Full moon in Libra, a win-win outcome is the forecast. Absolutely. Luck is on your side and a win win outcome is the forecast. This is all I can say. This is all I have to say. You know, a win win outcome is what you should expect, anyways. You, I mean, there is no other way. You will have a lot of haters. They will say a lot of nonsense behind your back. These things are happening because it's the price you're paying for the success. It's better to be successful and having a lot of haters rather than being in the situation you have been into, right? It's better to be able to buy that latest car or that even money is very good to help others. So you need that money, you love that money. Just affirm that I'm getting richer every single day. I am a money magnet, because you are a money magnet. Trust me, pile 2, I can see. Okay, you are good enough. Absolutely. A lot of people have come and told you in the past that, you know what, you'll not be able to survive without me. Your confidence is your key to success. Yes. I mean, you have survived the worst. Yeah, you have seen those winters. If you have survived them, you can very well survive this. That's the whole point. You have survived them, you can survive this as well. Trust me, I mean, nothing could feel better. Confidence. I mean, you learn to recognize people and their true colors during your darker days. Once the sun shines, people tend to turn their back and start bad mouthing you, or some people tend to turn too sweet. Learn to ignore them. Dragons, slay them all. Yes, that's the spirit. You are going through shit. Just keep going, keep pushing, keep persevering. This balancing act is the necessity. Whether you're a girl or a guy, just keep pushing. Slay all the dragons, whatever fear you have. Just do and do and do it. Protest, start a revolution. Yes, 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 yes. It's so confirming. I can see this whole star card. You guys could be a social influencer already, or you are going to be somebody whom people tend to look up to. You are somebody who is very empathetic, and you understand you're coming from a place of pain and hurt. You understand what you've been through, and now you are going to, I can see a lot of people looking up to you. Are going to revolutionize you're going to change a lot of people's life. Maybe a counselor, a life coach of some sort. I mean, your life is going to change 160-degree, baby. Trust me and wait for it. I hope, pile 2, your I hope you've had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Namaste.